All right. Good evening, folks. We got a new guy with us today. Boyd Davis from OddsJam. He's a positive EV instructor. Good dude. And welcome to Last Minute Betting with the Sports Nuts. This is your quick pick for sports betting. Brought to you by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Don't forget about the OddsJam Partner Program. Link below in the description. 50% revenue share, folks. Get on there, and don't forget about BetBucket. I've got picks out there. I got a 7-day free trial. Use the code NUTS25 for $25 off there. And the Majestic Morsels package 3-day free trial. NUTS15 code get you $15 off. And that's what I got here as we are on a day of Thursday night football. Excited for that to be happening. All right. And Boyd, excited to have you here with us today on Thursday night football day. Mike will be here in a bit to join us. And we've got Brendan coming in now. How you doing today? You're a little delayed there, I think.
Let me try.
Okay. All right. As I was saying, Boyd is here with us, and he'll be right back with us here in a bit. As you know, lots of things going on. Thursday night football, big game. Commanders, Eagles, excited about this game. And Boyd, I know you're hearing me. Talk to me now. Are you a big football fan? Your mic is your mic is muted, Boyd. And there is Brendan. Brendan, where in the hell are you at?
I'm at the office right now, wrapping up.
What a guy!
Helping people, hopping right on.
All right. Good deal. Good deal.
There we go.
We've got Boyd here. Boyd's having a little technical difficulty here. So you're delayed completely, Boyd. I don't know why.
Hey, still looking good in that OddsJam hat, though.
Yeah, I don't know either. I think maybe.
Yeah,
it's.
You may want to.
You know, it's getting a little dusty. I think I need a new one.
Yeah, you may want to come back here, Boyd, and try to get your internet set there. Big game tonight, Brendan, and glad you're not playing bocce ball tonight. I'm just saying.
I'm really sure I'm getting a little cutting out, Bob. I'm sorry. Yeah, I definitely got to get a new one though. This is getting a little ragged.
Yeah. You're delayed behind our live stream. Boyd loves OddsJam. Brendan loves OddsJam. I love OddsJam. We're all about OddsJam, but we're also about sports too.
Let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that sometime. Boyd,
do that. Let me do that, Bob.
I'll join me. It's getting really bad. Wow, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
That was rough, huh?
Yeah.
Poor Boyd.
Yeah, poor Boyd. Nobody will be laughing at this, will they? Anyway, big game tonight. Commanders and the Eagles. Who you on, bro?
Man, my heart wants to say the Commanders. I mean, I love watching Jane Daniels play. He's fun to watch. I mean, Scary Terry's back. Last year, McLaurin was just kind of a little down. He's back this year. Two good running backs and Robinson, Eichler coming over there playing the return game. But, man, I mean, it's hard to go against the Eagles. I know they're a little down this year themselves. We got Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown coming out there, Devontae Smith looking to have a big game, I imagine. So Dallas Goedert even. I mean, if I got to choose, someone's making me, I'm going with Philly.
Randall, I did bring him on, but his internet was all messed up. Trust me, it wasn't me this time. Here, let's try it again. Boyd, talk to me,
get
bro.
Him back in. Let's get him in.
There you go.
Yeah, you're completely delayed.
I'm back, gentlemen. Hopefully this is a little better. We good?
I mean, it's
wow. All right.
It's not working, bro.
I'll go ahead and tap out so I don't screw this up anymore, fellas.
All right. See you later.
At least you tried.
Randall, you're going to get a kick out of that. You're gonna get a kick out of that, I'm sure. Anyway, unfortunately, Boyd, it's not working. We'll do it some other time. Thank you for trying, bro. All right, so back to this game. The Eagles have been coming on. And honestly, I totally believe that what's going to happen here with the Eagles is that they're getting into a groove, man. And this is their division, and the Commanders are coming for them. But you know what? I don't think the Eagles are ready to let the Commanders take over that division. What do you think?
Yeah, not yet. Not yet. I mean, like I said, I think I want to believe it in my heart. I like to believe it. I have fun watching Washington, but man, Philly's tough. I mean, it'd be hard to act like they're not. I know they were a little slumped earlier this season, but they're figuring out. They're getting those kinks worked out. Defense is starting to step up a lot more. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking Philly if I got to pick on the money line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And speaking of which, I got to put this out here because me and Mike and Justin, you know, we put together this parlay, and when Jabari's here, he helps us with it. But a couple times it's been just be Mike and Justin. The last 3 weeks, we've lost 2 games out of picking a money line parlay for all the games. Missed 2, and missed 3 the last 3 weeks. So here's what we got. We got the Niners, Packers, Lions, Dolphins, your Browns, the Ravens, Chiefs, Chargers, Eagles, Vikings, Jets, Rams, Falcons, and Texans. Any of those you disagree with it?
I wouldn't say I disagree with Braves taking the Browns, but you know, it's definitely weeks like this when they're the underdog against the Saints. Crazy to believe that, but that's how bad they are this year, that they seem to pull it out or get blown out, one of the two. So
yeah. Well, you know, the thing is I think Mike mentioned it, Jameis Winston revenge game.
Ooh, I like that. I didn't even think about that.
Mike,
good call on that, Mike.
Boyd's having problems. Sorry.
He's having no worries.
Difficulties. All right, jump in here, Mike.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Brendan. Good to see you. Yeah, big Thursday night game here. A couple of division rivals, Eagles, Washington, Commanders. You know, I think this is a situation where, you know, Washington's starting to come down to earth a little bit. I mean, this is at Philly, big game, but I mean, I got to be honest with you. I like Philly tonight.
We're all
I think, like you said, they're coming down to earth a bit. You know, last week I was watching them against the Steelers. They had a pretty big lead going into the third quarter there, and they just blew it.
But
yeah, Washington definitely not having fun playing against Pennsylvania teams these last couple of weeks.
PhD doesn't agree with you guys. He thinks Washington's going to pull it off and get that win. Hurts 2 TDs.
Wow. Okay. Two any times for Hurts. No passing. He's near Pittsburgh.
It's going to be a crazy. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game myself, because you're right, PhD. The defense of Philly is nowhere what Pittsburgh is. Absolutely right. And you know what? Washington's defense is looking like it's springing some leaks, guys.
Yeah. But Philly's defense is getting a little bit better. Remember, they only gave 17 points against Cincinnati. That same Cincinnati team was able to pile on some points against Washington, as we saw. I mean, they only gave up 6 against Dallas. I know Dallas is banged up and awful. That doesn't count for a ton. But, you know, just looking at them here in recent stretches, they've not been as bad, you know. I don't think they're a great defense or anything, but they've been playing a little bit better. And, I think that there's no doubt there's points there for Philadelphia to get on Washington's defense that's not been that impressive either.
Hey, Brendan, I heard you typing real fast there. Were you getting in a few bets real quick?
I've been browsing here every moment that I can get. I'm going to wait for the EV page to come up, but I got to get going because last night was the best night of the month for me, EV betting.
Wow.
So.
Great. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I had a bad night last night.
I had a great night too. Great EV night.
Isn't that weird how that works?
Yeah.
It is.
Crazy. So just real quick, I want to just applaud you for Mike. He's still at work. That's the kind of dedication this guy brings to the table.
Look, still here. Got the computer open still. I mean, in the office. I sent him right out that door. Got right on the call.
Where's the picture of the wife and kids and everything, man?
She's waiting for me at home. I'm sure the kiddo's watching it right now, yelling at the TV that he sees me. But I'm running out of here and going there right after.
Yeah, but you don't have a picture of him on your desk?
Up. Good call. Yeah, I try to keep it pretty plain in here so that way less conversation when people come in. Get them in, get them out. That's what I like to do.
So here's the thing. We're talking about Philadelphia's defense. Digging into this, they've actually given up the second least yards per game.
That's funny because that's actually what I was typing in here was Philly defense looking at that because Pittsburgh's ranked too.
Yeah, they're and then they've only allowed 16 touchdowns.
Wow,
that's not that bad. 16 touchdowns
2 a week.
I mean, look at Washington's defense. How many touchdowns have they allowed? 27.
Yeah, it's going to be a high-scoring game, I think.
Well, I think it will be, and I mean, definitely the edge goes to Philly's defense over Washington for sure.
Yeah.
No,
49 and a half is the 49 and a half is the total, Mike. They hit 50 points tonight. I think they do.
I think so. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I definitely think Philly breaks into the 30s. Washington should be high 20s for sure.
Oh, this is a good one from Randall, though, guys. Philly 0-6. Of course, we got a money line in our parlay against the spread last 6 home games. So there you go. The line's 4.5. Maybe the Commanders plus 4.5.
I mean, maybe you go that route. Yeah. I mean, and remember, Philly played New Orleans week 3, and that was when New Orleans had come off those first 2 games 2-0 to start the year. Remember all the hype?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Philadelphia was able to squeak out that win 15-12. It was a low scoring game, but Philly was taking some heat with how bad their defense had been. They did get a big win there against New Orleans when New Orleans was at their ceiling, after that 2-0 start. So I mean, Philadelphia to me wins this game. Do they cover the 4.5? Maybe not that. Do they cover if you got it at 3.5? Maybe, but I definitely think Philly wins this game.
Okay, so real quick, I don't know if you guys know this or not.
Well, Brandon's got something. Go ahead.
Okay,
I was just gonna ask then if the Commanders do pull this out, which I think it's already pretty close to a lock, but there's no way anybody else wins Rookie of the Year other than Jaden Daniels, right?
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think so. So.
Yeah, seems pretty much locked up anyways, but I figured I'd ask. Go ahead, Bob.
All right, so really quick, Harrison Butker evidently collapsed on his left knee, okay? And evidently he's got a meniscus procedure that he's going to go through. So he will be out 3 weeks. I said that this is the week. If the Chiefs are going to lose a game at Buffalo, this is the game. And I got to be honest with you, without Harrison Butker, I think the Chiefs are in trouble this weekend. Just saying it.
Yeah, I've been leading Buffalo all week myself anyways, and I really like Josh Allen the way he's playing this year. He's obviously not turning the ball. He has been lately, but overall, still to this point of the year compared to where he's been in years past, he's still not turning it over the way he has been previously to this year. Interceptions are down. It's a good ball security for him. I think he's starting to find a groove with some of his receivers. I think they're regretting the Amari Cooper trade a little bit. He's done absolutely nothing since going to Buffalo.
He had one touchdown first game.
won the first game. Barely practiced since.
Hey, hold on now. I'm going to tell you what I told Randall and Mike, okay? You guys can laugh all you want. But the fact that he's there is opening up other receivers. Bet on it. That's how offense works. Yes.
No. I Cooper is not doing anything well for Buffalo. No, I disagree.
Okay.
Those receivers were already.
I'm going to talk to Josh Allen. Okay.
They were already getting their feet wet.
I'll be right back. Let me talk to Josh.
Oh, yeah, you go for it.
I'm going to.
Yeah,
and
give him a call.
See what he
give
says.
him a call.
Hold on. I'm just going to text him real quick.
Khalil Shakir, he's been getting tons of receptions, he's the guy there right now. He's the number one. Cooper's falling
Josh
in as the number 3
disagrees with me.
Now.
He said you guys are full of shit. I'm just saying.
Yeah, everyone was on San Fran. We saw what happened there again. Yeah. I mean, this is the week that this is the chance for Buffalo to get a win here against Kansas City if they're going to do it. I just don't know if they will.
Okay. So one thing I got to ask you guys, because you guys are all on my ass about this. So I'm just going to ask you this, okay? If a guy comes to a team and he's a veteran and he's been around, okay? I just want you to hear me out, Mike. But he's not. Do you think that he makes an impact in practice? Do you think the guy makes an impact in the locker room with these younger players? Do you not think that Amari Cooper brings that type of veteran leadership to the team? Doesn't matter what he's won. It matters what he can do. You don't think he helps those guys
What's he doing? He's hurt and banged up. What's he doing for him? Teaching him how to get hurt?
Oh, my God.
Is that what he's teaching him? How to stay out of the lineup?
All right.
When you get traded to a new team, how to stay out of the lineup? These guys were already – Brendan mentioned it. Shakir, he's already, before Cooper got there, he was already showing signs of, we
already know that. I like Shakir from the get-go. I'm saying you don't think he helps these guys?
No, I don't think he's helping right now. No.
Right now, let Brendan. Brendan, do you think he helps these guys or not?
I'll give you the one place that he might help them, and that would maybe be with some film study. Other than that, watching him 3 years in Cleveland, he's not a voice in the locker room by any means. He's as much of a voice in the locker room as Aaron Rodgers is with his guys. So I don't believe that he's the leadership you need to bring to a team. Again, if he's going to help, it might be on film. Hey, cut the over here. Look what the defender's doing. But I don't think he's got the voice of a leader. That's why he was never a captain in Cleveland.
Then, guys, guess what? That's a friggin' contribution to the football.
Oh, man, boy,
get off his ass.
It's amazing what we got to. We went from, and let me finish without being interrupted. We went from, 3-4 weeks ago when this trade happened, however long ago it was, we went from big time impact. This guy's going to make a difference for this team. He's going to be putting up numbers like you wouldn't believe, to now he's contributing with film study.
Never.
He's the assistant wide receiver coach.
Wow.
Never
What a difference.
Never said big time.
Yes,
never.
You did. Yes, you
Were
did.
Those words ever uttered?
Clip it.
Randall, please.
Clip it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nope. Never said big time. Never.
Clip it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we need that
best. He's the MVP of the film room.
Yeah, you were all over this move and what a big difference this was going to make.
Evidently it has. There's something happening. Happening. You think it's just a coincidence that since he's got to the team that Josh Allen is better? Maybe he's thinking better. Maybe the veteran president.
Josh Allen hadn't had a turnover.
Goddamn team.
He hadn't had a single turnover or interception. Mm-hmm. He hadn't thrown an interception until Cooper came along. Now he's got 4, 5, 6.
Probably trying to force the ball in there.
Yeah, he made no
interceptions.
It's amazing. We've come full circle.
Speaking of not throwing interceptions, let's talk about your boy Herbert. Okay. Now I shared something with you, Mike, on X, and it was Harbaugh they had called a timeout, and he was telling Herbert to pretend like we're talking about a pass play. Move your arms. Okay. This is the kind of shit that Jim Harbaugh does with his quarterbacks. He knows the other team is watching what they're talking about. So he's trying to fool the other coach. I think it's genius. I think it shows how good of a coach he is. And the other thing is he loves Justin Herbert. Guys, we've got a match made in heaven here.
Yeah. I mean, he's definitely a good coach.
Go ahead,
he's
Brandon.
A great coach. Yeah, he's a great coach. No, I think he's a great coach. I think he's definitely elevated Justin Herbert's game, no doubt. And what you see with the guys in the locker room there now in LA, the Chargers, how they talk about Justin Herbert, I mean, it's very high on him. And I think everyone gets around him. They have that dog mentality, which you definitely like to see. But Herbert's definitely stepped it up this year under Harbaugh, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. And you know what? The play that they were talking about, that he said, make it look like we're talking about a pass, was the play that he ran on.
Wow. Okay. I missed
that. The whole idea.
To looking at, I even think back to him in college, though, Michigan, Harbaugh, that is, what he did last year with J.J. McCarthy. The dude develops quarterbacks. That's what he does. I mean, obviously going to the Super Bowl with Kaepernick, like that's what he's known for, is developing QBs, making them good, just building the system around their skill set, not trying to force them into his system, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, but statistically, again, Herbert is, I mean, the turnovers, not as many. That's huge. But I mean, the numbers aren't quite. I mean, he's had better years in terms of numbers, but he's had better weapons too. They're making do with the weapons they have. I think if the Chargers had some weapons offensively, because let's face it, most people can't even tell you who the Chargers' best receiver is. Ladd McConkey. I mean, who the hell even knew who he, Quentin Johnston. I mean, he's got nothing really for weapons right now. So the numbers, you can't expect him to throw for, thousands upon thousands of yards whenever he's literally got not a ton of great weapons. Let's face it. No true number one receiver.
No, very good point. No true number one, but I also think that's what goes back to the system, right? Where you think of Herbert in college, his best years with Oregon there. That's what, I mean, it's not like the dude was throwing for a bunch of yards. He was a mobile quarterback. He got out of the pocket, ran a lot of spread options there. So, I think that's, again, goes back to his skill set. You're not looking for him to throw for 4,500 yards in the season, right? You just need him to not lose the games for you, be a good general out there.
He's got the most completions by any quarterback ever in the history of the NFL in their first 5 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's a tremendous start to his career.
Yeah.
Accurate dude. He's an accurate passer.
Rookie yards record. I mean, he's got the most passing yards by a rookie quarterback all time. There's no doubt the talent's there, but no consistency for him with all the coaching that he had was horrendous.
Oh, yeah. I
horrible
agree with you 100%. That's why he needed Amari Cooper there. But anyway.
Oh, man.
Yeah, for film study.
Was that a reach?
4 weeks in a row. Yeah, film study.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Who do we got that we can trade for that'll help us with film
jersey.
study?
Yeah. Hey, go ahead, man. I would love it if you did that.
Oh, my God. Don't waste your money.
It would be great. It would be great. I would love it.
I want it right behind you.
Oh, I would. Trust me, I would, bro. Absolutely. That's pretty cool. If you did that, I would be indebted to you for the rest of my life, which is not going to be very long at this rate. If I keep on betting on Amari Cooper to get a touchdown.
Yeah, I'd stop that at any time.
Yeah.
I got one the first week.
And then you blew up over it. Like I told you, what a difference. And now you're resorting to reaching for where he could help in the locker room, film study, in practice, watching him from the sideline because he's hurt again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I shouldn't be talking about Amari Cooper.
Oh, we'll find that clip. I'm going to find out when that trade. I'll find. We need to find that clip of you, Ray, because you were going on about Amari Cooper and what a huge difference.
Actually, I
Brendan, were you on the show?
I was just going to say I was here. I was here.
Yeah, you were here.
I said he would make a difference with the offense. I never said he was going to be great.
Oh my God, dude! I can't wait to get the clip.
Get the friggin' clip.
I'm gonna try to find it. I got to look at the
damn
date
thing. You don't get it, and let's see if you can even cut up the video. All right? Oh yeah,
I will. Oh, I will.
You're gonna do it on your phone. Yeah, so you can edit it and fake it all out.
Yeah,
Fake news. That's my news.
They're all up on YouTube.
Exactly.
We'll get it.
Unless I find it and delete it. But anyway, we got anything for tonight? There's not a whole lot happening other than this football game. There's only one NBA game in Dallas and Utah. What a sucky game that is. There are some NHL games. By the way, I just want to point something out to you boys. If you're trying to bet hockey on the money line, the books have gotten sharper this year. They've gotten sharper. A lot of minus 165s, minus 170s. And I have to ask you guys one thing.
Hit them underdogs then.
One thing I need to ask you. Tonight, Winnipeg at 15-1 is the underdog. They're playing at Tampa Bay. I got it for plus 120, guys. What do you think about that play?
Yeah, as soon as you said him, that's who I was going with, Winnipeg. I'm surprised they're the underdogs. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Only worry is Tampa Bay's on a 4-game losing streak, and Tampa Bay's a little better than that, I think. It's at home. Okay. It's at home for them. That's
probably what the books are thinking.
That's the only worry. But, getting them at plus odds is going to be very, very few and not very often.
Yeah, and so you kind of got to jump on it, don't you?
I guess, probably.
Hopefully they're not sleeping on them, thinking, 4-game losing streak, no big deal. Let's go in, get job done, get out.
No Hellebuck and net either, guys.
Okay,
but the backup goalie's 3-0. So
that makes me feel even better.
Yeah.
Good, because I got money on it. So I need this one to win. All right. Mike, you got any EV plays? Got anything you want to talk about? Do we want to put a parlay together? What are we doing?
I'll jump over to the EV page here real quick and just see what's out here. Obviously not a ton. Right off the bat, though, there's a college basketball prop on Fliff at plus 100. Looks like FanDuel's got it pretty heavily juiced. It's DJ Bailey under 5.5 rebounds. I'm going to go with that play, honestly. Bouchard for an assist tonight. I would probably go with that with McDavid back, especially. Bouchard definitely a sniper there, man, with that rocket of a slap shot, but has also been known to tally up some assists as well. So I think I would go with that one. Lively under 8.5 rebounds. Think I'll go with that one as well. Only NBA game tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Dallas and Utah.
Should have quite the college basketball slate tonight, though.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, pretty heavy one there. But, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on some of these bets that we just talked about. I'll go down and see if there's anything else. Bedard for an assist tonight. Irving over 4.5 rebounds. Jordan Clarkson under his PRA. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I think
horrible
on Monday
Utah
I took
team.
that. Horrible Utah team.
Yeah.
Do you like Dallas covering tonight, guys? 8.5?
8.5. That's pretty cool. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I really wouldn't. It's close, but it's going to be somewhere in that, I would say, the 7-10, 7-11 range.
Okay.
It's not going to be a
it's
blowout.
tough.
Right. Okay.
It's tough. 3 losses in a row for them. 4 out of their last 5 they've lost. The last time these two teams played, it was only an 8-point game.
Okay. And I don't think, and this is just my opinion, my humble opinion, I don't think Kyrie and Luka really mesh all that well, personally. Kyrie doesn't mesh well with anybody from my experience in watching him. But, those two, I feel like, butt heads right in the middle of the court every game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a rough start for them, that's for sure. They're definitely on a stretch right now that things aren't going so hot. And for the Mavericks, if they're looking to build off of what they had last year, you would think they would come out a lot better, right?
Mm-hmm.
But not very good for them and for Minnesota as well. That trade, I didn't really care for that trade to begin with. The Timberwolves Knicks trade, and here they're sitting at 6-6 to start. I mean, again, a long season, a long way to go, and there's a lot of, but definitely a little bit of a slow start for two teams that were in the Western Conference Finals last year.
And hey, look, in all fairness, we can't all start 13-0.
Right. Yeah, Mr. Cavalier over
Very
there.
good. Very good. Good job. I love that. Yeah, you're right. 13-0.
Mm-hmm. Looking for 14 tomorrow.
Go for it, man. I'm rooting for him.
Me too.
Chicago again should be a win should be 14-0. Then the big one's going to be that Boston game.
Boston, yep, coming up 3 games. I think third game from now. Yeah, at Boston. I'm going to see them on December 5th. They'll be playing the Nuggets, so I'll be there.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, nice. I think, though, if they did slip up against Chicago or Charlotte, that would probably be, a good spot for Cleveland.
Guys,
yeah, they didn't look too hot against Chicago last time. Go ahead, Bob.
What do you guys think about this, early season championship, the M. Brady's Cup or whatever? I mean, do you think that's really motivating anybody?
I've seen some people all over Twitter. Feels like half people in one, half in the other. I don't like it at all, personally. I think it's boring. Neither. I understand it brings money in. You get a lot of the players more healthy than towards the end of the season, but it's pretty pointless if you ask me. I think they're just trying to draw more viewers in.
Yeah. I got to agree with you.
Trying to give teams some sort of incentive to play through it and not rest. And, but no, I don't really care much for it at all.
Now, you were talking about you're going to the game against the Nuggets.
Yeah, so I believe it's December 5th.
If I'm correct right now, let me double check this real quick. So through 10 games, Luka has gone over his PRA 9 times. I'm just throwing that out there every day, folks.
Luka?
Check his number.
Luka or Jokic?
Not Luka. Jokic. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Nikolai.
Yeah.
Too many games going on right now.
It's Nikola. It's actually Nikola. It's not Nikolai.
Okay. Look, I needed to learn something new today.
All right. See, so at least I can pronounce the name. Anyway, 9 out of 10 games over his PRA. The last game, his combined was over 70, which is insane. Okay. Keep an eye on what the books are going to put his number at, because I want to see if they adjust into the mid 50s. Last year, he went up to like 54.5 was the highest it ever got. But I'm just
already adjusted to that, honestly. I'm surprised that they haven't gone on ahead and gone that route and set that number at the mid 50s,
Yeah.
Because right now What's it usually at? 52, 53 and a half, something like that. 51 and a half.
It's been as low as 49 and a half, but
okay.
Let me look right now. Here's where they have it. Okay, I am correct. They did adjust. Over 54 and a half now. Is it over under is 54 and a half?
Yeah.
So they are catching up. But what happens is he'll go on a streak where he'll miss a few games and then they'll lower it. The next thing you know, it's like 49, 48 and a half. That's when you jump on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd agree. Under that 50 line, you better go all over it.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Even if it's 50 and a half, I mean, I'm 50, 51. I'm jumping on it then too. I mean, that's just too low.
I agree. Hey, Brendan, thanks for the commitment to today. That was pretty cool.
Of course.
At work.
Yeah. Appreciate you guys always having me on.
Almost make me feel like I got to pay you now.
Compensation, man.
Oh, you do. You're not getting those invoices?
You got that address I sent you? Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, it'll be with that Josh Allen jersey. Don't worry.
I thought I was getting a Cooper jersey.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll take it. I expect you to do it. All right. Thanks, folks. See you tomorrow.